Hi, it's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a battle on the Serene Coast map, and we've got Maka from Pity Clan in his Char Futur 4 and he's platooned with Kurjal and Fury. This is another battle from Maka in this tank, and he's going to show some excellent play in this tank, so hopefully you can pick up some tips about playing this tank. So he's heading off to the south side of the map. This is pretty common for medium tanks. I'm not sure why he's going back here. Let's just confirm maybe he's taking up one of these sniping positions here in case there are heavy tanks coming down that line. He's reversing into this bush in case he has to make a quick run, and looks like he's going to let that object 277 figure out what's down there. Fury's in the only light tank on this team, and in fact both teams have got a T-54 lightweight, but they are bottom tier. This is a tier 10 to tier 9 game. So Fury's off in the middle there, trying to spot tanks and give them some idea about where they're going, but the 277 hasn't found anything so far, so it's good. I want to know there's a 263, but and a 430U. Alright, but they are backing off. They think that maybe there's a push coming. It's a bit hard to tell, but you can see them moving back to try and take up a defensive position. Okay, so back of the 430U, he's got hit in the tracks by a gorilla. 15, now that's a bit lucky. Anyway, he's got Kurjal with him. And can he put a shot into that 263? Yes, he can. And he'll probably get another shot before it goes behind. Yes, he does. So nice 2 shots in there. And then comes the 430U. And he gets his last shot of his clip in there. So good use of his clips, got 1600 damage. Out of his 4 shells. Kurjal takes out the 430U, and Fury's come around to get some crossfire, particularly onto the 263. Maka hasn't been spotted here. Well, this is Gorilla 15 actually. Gets out of line of sight of the gorilla, and he's coming around here to take on the object 263. Maybe he did get spotted, yeah. And bounces another shot from the Gorilla 15. That player must be feeling unlucky. He does get tagged by Artie, but he's got Fury taking the attention of the Gorilla, and he's managed to get another shot into the Gorilla. And looks like Fury's got the enemy lightweight there. It does take a hit from a chieftain somewhere at the back there, so yeah, not paying to be lit. The enemy seem to be coming back and gets artied again, which mainly distracts him. So Kurjal takes out the Waffenträger, who's at the back there. So the team's doing pretty well here. They are 4 tanks up, and they're about 4,000 hit points in advance, so doing pretty well so far. And Maka's just taking an alternate direction here. Maybe you can catch the enemy tanks there peeking. He's not picking up any targets yet, but he's still rewinding. So rewinding, he's still reloading. So no point doing more. Here comes the enemy lightweight. Fury's taking a fair bit of damage. Can he get a shot? No, he's not reloaded yet. And he takes out Fury. So that Fury leaves the building, not playing in the game now. That's a bit of a pity. And Maka picks up another hit there from someone. Okay. Panzer 50T, bit of a dangerous tank, and it does put a hit into him, so he's now only on 336 hit points. Kyrgyz takes out the lightweight, but he's only on 148 hit points himself, so he may not be lasting too long. And in fact, he gets taken out by Concept 1B, so the enemy basically circling back around to the cap area to defend, but that's leaving the north part of the map wide open, so I think they're going to get overwhelmed in a short space of time. So Maka just coming around here looking for different angles that he can take to put damage in. In fact, there he's got the back of a few tanks, so nice. Oh, and it does critical damage, that's no good. He's spotted, but artillery notices him, but looks like, but fires over the head. He's got the Skoda, just misses another shot there, and goes on the reload. So this is one of the things you need to be able to do in a auto-loading tank is survive towards the end of the battle. Not that we're anywhere near the end of the battle at the moment, we're only in the 9th minute counting down. But be around so that you can take advantage of damaged tanks. Now you got spotted there going to the bush, that camp bands are just a bit too close. Artillery gets taken out, so yep. This is the last days for the team, but he wants to get into position, and he gets a hit from the Skoda T50 that takes him down to 60 hit points. And he's just trying to maximise his position here so that he doesn't get taken out. But he wants to get some angles on the enemy team, so he needs to get across the water there basically and get into a safe position. Didn't see where that Skoda T50 was, so he'll just tempt here and see whether he's getting spotted. No, he's not getting spotted. It looks like the Skoda's not hanging around to wait to do more damage there. He's probably gone around. Oh, in fact, there he is. Oh, that's the Kampfpanzer. So he gets a nice shot in return to the Kampfpanzer 50T. Couple more shots and he'll get some revenge for his earlier tagging. And there's the Skoda just pulling away. But he might just pop out again. If he does, it looks like it's going to be a one shot. So his Maka's on just under 3.5k of damage, and he's got 2.6, nearly 2.7 of assisted damage here. So definitely having a good game, but they need to make this stick. And he's got a nice gap there who he can fire through. Oh, he misses the shot on the Kranwagen, that's a bit of pity. Gets spotted. Can he hang around there and wait for someone else to try and cross? A bit dangerous, they might come around looking in his direction. Well, at least the Skoda's been taken out, so he's not there to cause any drama. This is a good time for Maka to cross. Doesn't look like he's getting spotted, so maybe it's a time to move in. There's that Kranwagen there in that gap, potentially. No. So I think he's just making some thinking a bit here. Okay, no, he's reloading. So he's going back to his APCR shells. And isn't always when you're on reload that you get a nice juicy target to come in front of you. It always seems to happen when you're particularly in an auto reloading tank. So no doubt the 50T knows he was spotted, but he doesn't take any blind shots. You'd have to think that it's still the Char Futur 4 down here lighting him up. They certainly closed the gap a little bit. There's still decent hit point advantage to Maka's team. They're all in that spot there. He needs to, well, I shouldn't say what he needs to do. He's going to make his own mind up here, and we're going to watch him do that. But he can come here and get a flanking position, but he needs to be certainly sure that he's not going to get shot crossing, as you can see he's only got 60 hit points. And here we go. 50T comes out, tracks him, and doesn't. Oh, yes, he does get spotted. So now he's gone back on the reload here. Now there's no arty left in the game, so no dramas there, just waiting in that position as long as he's in cover from the tanks that are up there. It's become a bit of a tense game here. The tanks aren't pushing in, but unless the 50T poking out, he knows he's spotted. So a bit of a waiting game here, just being patient. And the chieftain has appeared. They're taking damage, so this is good. No, he's not getting any shots through that gap there, they're a bit further back. And the 5A is getting pushed on and taking some damage, so this might be an opportunity to come in and flank. There's 3 tanks there, the only one he can't see is the 50T. And the 5A goes down. This is not good, the enemy has pulled back the gap and they're now pretty much in command. Oh, he gets a nice shot in on the chieftain. Will he get another one? He may just do. Yes, he does, it gets the kill. That's very nice. And that's a good get there. And he didn't get spotted as well, which is always a plus. Concept 1B is a one shot. Looks like Artie just missed. Krenwagen there is about half health. Just took a big hit there and taken up by the Jagdpanzer E100, so they're now making the inroads. There's only 2 tanks left, the 1B, which is really on a small amount of hit points. And the Artie's trying to get Mecca to move. And there's the 50T. I know he is just seeing the roof of the tank there. So this is a whole bunch of damaged tanks trying to get one of the others to make a mistake. And he should get a kill shot here. No, he doesn't get the full kill shot. One more shot. I should say, just misreading the numbers there. And he gets the kill. That's nice reactions there. And that is the game. Oh, it's only a 13-player game, so that explains that. So another Ace Mastery tanker badge there for Maka. He got Patrol GD medal as well. That's given for spotting tanks that were then damaged by your team. So 4.7k of his own damage and 2 kills and 2.8k of assisted damage there. Gives him 7.5k of combined damage. Excellent result there. The team performance, 1398 base experience, good level there. Kujal ended up second with 1053 base as well, 2.5k of damage. And looks like Fury had a reasonable day, but died a bit too early there, so finished out of the points. So in that case, but the 5A got over 3k of damage, so I think he'd be happy with that. And on the enemy team, the Concept 1B did 5k damage and the Chieftain did 6k, so they'd be pretty unhappy with losing that game. And we'll see if anything came out of that at the end. Anyway, in terms of Maka's game, he fired 20 shots, 15 of those hit and 13 of those penetrated. I gave him his damage total, had some personal reserves running and some battle payments from the clan, so it got some good income there. And it mostly used standard ammunition, which is APCR and pretty good pen, so it's a very good tank. So I end up with 89k of credits, so not bad for a reward tank that's not actually a premium. Anyway, another great game there from Maka. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. We'll have more great content like this for you through the rest of the month, so thanks for watching.